Welcome back, traders. Happy New Year. This is my first video of the year and the first week of trading back from not trading for since right before Christmas time, and just trying to get back in the flow of things here. Working on my ATM strategies to try to optimize because I trade the GBP NZD. That's my main pair, and the GBP AUD and the Euro NZD and the Euro Australian dollar. So those are my main four. And then I use the other two pairs, the pound Canadian and the pound JPY. But I don't trade them as much as the other four. So this week was a little tough trading this week with the news out of China. Kind of affected my trades a little bit, but you gotta stick to your plan, trade your plan. First few couple of trades are lost during the week, so it's still down. A couple of accounts that are back up to where they are, and there's only a few that's still below of what I started at. So we rectified a lot of that towards the end of the week on a lot of huge moves. Because you have to, you can't succumb to the psychology that the market puts into you. You just got to stick to your plan, and I stick to my plan, and you'll see in some of the videos that I was up on just saying the Euro New Zealand, and when that yuan fixing came out, it just annihilated my trade. But with the ninja, with my ATM strategies, they were already in the profit. But it's just a little frustrating that they get taken out like that. So they got taken out, and I still had my anchor positions in on the third unit, and it pulled back. I re-entered on the sell call when they sold the yuan, or they fixed it and it dipped down, and as soon as it dipped down I just bought back in. But it was just a little it was definitely a tough week of trading for sure, no doubt about it. So that's where we're at, and we'll get them next week, this coming week coming up. You just got, I stick to my plan. Like I said, you'll hear me in the video as sometimes you just have to walk away and just let the trade do its thing, because you cannot, once my stops and limits are in, they're in. That's it. There's no moving of the trailing stops or anything like that. I just let them do what it's going to do, because you want to let the winners run, because a lot of times you take small profits. You take your profits too early, and you'll wind up, and then you look and you say, oh, it went, X amount of pips, and and you took your profits off early, but then you'll keep a losing trade and let it keep going and going and going and going. That's why it's always, you just let your winners run. That's what the trailing stop will help you do. Once it's in the profit, the risk is out of the trade, and your emotions are not running crazy. All right, so there's some insight on the trading of last week. It was definitely tough trading, no doubt about it. So all right, so I'll update you with a video. What is the first part of the video is basically my ATM strategy that I figured to try to conform to the pairs that I trade. So you could catch some of the smaller moves, and then also reduce your risk, and catching the larger move that's on the GBP NZD system that Earl Henley created. Because I went through the system with a maximum favorable excursion, and I found so many pips in the system if you just let the system do its thing. And I believe at the end of the year, for the whole, if you traded that system without any kind of ATM strategy, it amassed about over 4,000 pips. Just trading it auto. If you had like a VPS, and you just let it trade for the whole year, and that's what you would have wound up with. And in some of those moves where the currency pair lost, it was like up like 400 pips, on some of the positions, and then it would return for a loss. Just say like it would lose a lot of pips. Just say like it would close out with like 160 pips, or you'll get a 300 pip run, and it would miss like just say the 500 pip target, and then it would reverse for a loss, or a 200 pip run to say 220, it would reverse for a loss. So this is where I figured I looked deep into the system and where I could come up with an ATM strategy to capture, some of those moves. You're not going to capture them all. I'm not saying you're going to, get a million pips and stuff like that. It's just that you want to have, a strategy when once it's in a profit, you don't have to worry about it anymore. You just let it do its thing, and that's it. All right, traders. All right, stay profitable, and I will see you on the MTI family of traders. The Facebook page is getting better and better. We get more traders commenting and posting their point of views, because and their trade setups and opinions. Everybody has their opinion on how to trade and stuff like that. So the more opinions, the more we can grow as traders and help each other out, and not criticize one strategy for another, because not for nothing, there's so many strategies that work and there's so many strategies that don't work. So we're here to help each other out, and staying profitable is the main thing, because it's tough when you're a trader, because it's pretty much a lonely thing to do, because it's you're trading yourself. But when you have the MTI family of traders, you got a ton of people out there that is very smart traders, and they have their different strategies, and that works for them. So that's what you have to find. And so that's about it. And just keep the comments coming, so we could grow, as like Earl Henley always says. We try to crowdsource all the information on different strategies, and to hopefully help out your fellow traders in the process, because trust me, this is not easy. All right, signing off, and I'll have you update with the videos. How you doing, traders? I'm just going to give you insight on. I'm working on the ATM strategy. I've been working on it for quite a while, trying to fine tune it for 2016, and it was actually 2016, getting ready for the trading week coming up. To get back in the groove of things, and I've been tweaking my systems and tweaking my ATM strategies, also reducing my ATM strategies that I really did not use last year. So there was only a handful that I used. I'm going to even try to cut down on that as well. So right now I'm tuning my ATM strategy, which I think I have a really good one for the GBP/NZD. And let's go. This is a market replay on my broker platform, and all I have to do is I'm going to go back to the date of the breakout, of this breakout here, and we're just going to go to 12/4, and then we are going to go, let's click on the time, which is about 3:33. Do that. And then what it's going to do, it's going to cancel the orders, and it's going to bring me back to this level. And then this is how I, tuned my ATM strategy, so when I'm actually trading live, I know how the trailing stops are going to work. Now I'm going to have this sped up, so the trailing stops are going to be really, they're going to be moving really fast. So I'm going to turn the volume down because it's really loud with the cash register. Okay? All right, so let's get it started. So I'm going to bump it up to like 500. You know what? Maybe I'll do it 100%. And then I'm going to sell the market there. Let me turn the volume down because it's going to get loud. Oops. Now, this ATM strategy is going to capture a lot more pips, without, I'm going to automate this particular strategy. With this account, turn it down a little bit more. It's sped up. It's not going to move that. It's going to move, but it's not going to move that fast because you can see it's at 100%. The way it's sped up. Let me take the global crosshairs off. This Fibonacci. Let me take the rollers to the pointer. Let's delete this. Oops. So now we got target 2 there. Now target 3 starts to come down. So I kept target 3 back a little bit, because a lot of times you'll get a pullback, and then what will happen is it'll take these stops out, and then if I had this one moving down the same way, a lot of times you get a snapback, pullback, boom, take these stops out. Yeah, you still made pips here, but a lot of times the move will be 300-400 pips, 500 pips. So you want to try to capture that. So that's why I left target 3 back here, just in case I get a whipsaw. Boom, takes these 2 out, but I still have another ATM strategy working. And as you'll see, I have this set to move at 150 on the break even, and then it'll start getting closer to these once it starts moving down. Now these 2 are more aggressive. Number 2 is the most aggressive trailing stop, and you'll see. I mean, it's really aggressive. But you want to have it aggressive to grab some profit, so at least you'll be out of the market with a decent amount of profit. So, and then I'm going for huge targets with this strategy, because this pair moves, I mean, with thousands and thousands of pips on some of these swings. And I'm using the larger time frame, as I stated in my previous videos. Let's see what's going to happen here. See? Now we got target 1 taking over, and then target 2 jumps right in front of it. And now, as you can see how the trailing stops are moving.
Stop filled.
Now we got a stop pulled out. Target 2 got taken out at about 240 pips. Here's the limit, so down here at 497, 499 at 500 pips. But I'm basically using the trailing stop because I figured that, why I'll try to maximize, my targets versus, grabbing 60 pips, grabbing, 100. Now, if it goes past those numbers, sometimes it goes past those numbers, like in this case, on this particular trade. So I'm just going to try to maximize as many pips as possible with this ATM strategy. And then, what's also, now you just saw the the supply zone just pinged because it just recognized this is going to be a resistance point. And so just in case this currency pair pulls back into this area, this is an area to sell. And let me just show you the larger time frame really quick. And it's actually trading off of this time frame. The direction is going to be this time frame, but it's going to trade off of the smaller time frame signal. It's only going to take short trades when this histogram and this EMA is crossed over. It's only going to take short trades. As you can see back here, if you'd only taken short trades on this down move, you know, you're talking thousands of pips. You know, you got to a little choppy thing here. You might have made some pips on this, you know, and then it wound up going in the direction of the bulls for a little while, about a week. And then once it crossed back over, you know, it's selling. Yeah, currently, you know, you got 49 pips. So it should be an awesome year with this system. And then, like I said, I'm working on other stuff as well. I got like 4 platforms on here. You know, just testing and you know, getting ready for this. This year is going to be big, definitely. And then I'll give you the parameters for the trailing stops that I'm using in this system. Let's go back to the smaller time frame, which is here.
Stop filled.
Okay, so it took that stop out. The first stop that I would have normally used, like a, you know, a 60 pip target, took it out at about 330 pips. The other one was 200 and like about 250. And target 2 was taken out on the trailing stuff, but that one's really aggressive. And then now we have target 3 that's left. So we're gonna stop it here. So what actually happens is the market replay, you know, it went down and then it just paused for a little while. It just kept going really slow because the market had slowed down. And then later on, I think in a few, let's see, I think a couple of days broke out about another like 500 pips. And this actually caught this move of that. So that's how I tuned. It took me, you know, quite a while to finally, you know, settle on this particular ATM strategy. So let me just give you the parameters on this thing. Let's stop this market replay. All right, let me just cancel that. So come back, traders. Let me just give you an insight on the ATM strategy that I'm going to be using. All right, we're going to, here's the stop losses at 150. And remember, with the GBP NZD, I'm using the MTI for charting, and I am using the, let's go to edit, percentage of value on the currency pair, which is the stop. The percentage of value is 0.64, which basically is about 147 pips stop now, because as it increases in value, you know, that, or decreases in value, the stop goes up or down. So that's what Earl Henley used. So I just rounded it off at 150. Okay, so my first profit target is 499. Next one is 500. Next one is 501. But sometimes it may get to those points. It has gotten to the 500 pip target on some occasions, but what I'm using is I'm just putting in, you know, the distance between the profit so the trailers can have time to run. Because normally I was trading with a 60 pip target, a 100 pip target, and a trailer, or I had a fixed target of 100, 240, and 500 pips, which I still have that ATM strategy as well. This one uses the trailers, so let's go into them now. And that's instead of taking 60 pips, as you saw on target 2, because target 2 is really aggressive. It took 250 pips. Then target 1 took about 330, and then target 3. If I let this still run or replay, it was well over 500. It surpassed this target here. It actually surpassed it, and then it closed out. It was well over 500 pips. So I could actually take this 500 pip target off. I may do that. Because you never know, because that's how you have to let your winners run. And this is a great way to do it. Okay, so maybe if I adjust, I think I'm going to adjust this one. Let's see, let's just try 10. Frequency of 10. Let's see how that's going to work out. And also on the 2, let's try this one as well. Let's change that. Let's try this at 10, the frequency, and see how, if that helps out. Not, then I'll change it back. So let's go to 33. Let's go to 3. And you hit that button.
Order canceled.
Everything's going to change. And we're going to be set up again. And now we're going to let this one ride. We'll do 100. I got to be really quick on the buy. A lot of practice. Ooh.
Order filled.
Okay. Move it back. Let's see if this works out better with a 10 pip versus the on the frequency on that one. Let's see if that works out. Target 1. Okay, target 1 and target 2 are even. Okay, target 2 is a little less aggressive as it was than before. So maybe this may work out a little better. And then once okay, we're at currently 140. Okay, so remember, target 2 is taken out about 250 pips. So let's see if this is going to be a better strategy. I've been adjusting it here and there, all for just trying to optimize the best possible scenario. See, target 2 jumps ahead of it once it goes down. 286, 270. Okay, let's see, it's 250. Its target 2 is probably going to get taken out. Let's see.
Stop
There we
filled.
go, taken out about 250. Same as before. So it really didn't make it. It was basically back traders. Testing the ATM strategy with multiple 368. Let's see, target 1 is taken out about 3 something as well. Let's see if it's going to go any further. $384. 400. Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, if I had if I was, trading, and I was using a 60 pip target, 60, 100, and 240, with fixed targets, yeah, it's good, but you want to try to optimize as much as possible. So I think this will definitely do it. And I think this one gets taken out. Let's see, oh, maybe it won't. Oh, excuse me. So, and especially, once all the traders get back on, Monday, probably the breakout's probably going to be Tuesday. We're going to probably get some pretty huge trends. I think I'm still in the pound New Zealand. I think I have one position on. The profit's already locked in. So
Stop filled.
321. The other one was 250. This one's 321. And like I said, this one continues down. This breaks down and it drops down to like 500 something pips. So that's what I'm saying. Best to have multiple targets. So if the other one's, grab your profit, takes that quick, and then you have another one that's just gonna, hang in there and take, you get those huge moves. And like I said, this is automated. This is an automated strategy. So I don't have to, be there on my computer. It'll trade by itself because it's going to be trading in the direction of the trend, the current trend. It's going to be trading in that direction. We got some chop here. I could probably filter this chop out, but I'm just going to leave it. Just going to leave it. I could probably, do something with this, filter that out. But, you're going to get chop, here and there. But then you want to take advantages of these huge runs. Then when you get into that chop, then you want to take advantage of, these huge moves. You got the chop here. I mean, that, chop started after this trade call. This is still a good trade call here. It's still a lot of pips. And then with the trailing stop, it's going to save you from this move here. Just say you had the trailing stop, and it just moved up. You got your profit locked in, and then when it rolls over, you're not caught in this move here. Okay, and then you get the chop here. It's a sell. This is definitely a loser, probably. Let's say, almost positive it's a loser. Oh yeah, definitely. This one is a loser. You called it on this candle. It didn't have time to move down. And then this buys a loser. And this is a loser. This one's a loser. And then you got a winner here on this trade. But you can't really see it because it's all tight. Because it almost looks like a dot. Then here you got a winner. You had to, go through some crap. And then it finally, finally went up. Depending on how your trailing stop was on this one. But you got chopped out, but then you gotta take all the trades and get them moved, how they're peaked out here. You can see what the pip count would have been. Probably at this top of the candle. That's 491 pips. Not saying that you're gonna get all 490, but you're gonna have pullbacks. But you gotta take those moves. Then it broke through the line here. But see, it did not. It's still blue. And then once it crossed over here with a histogram, now you're looking to go to the south. And it's to the south. And trust me, this is on a market replay. This thing is down to like 115 or 116. So that's a lot of pips from here. Okay, so, and then that's a huge run down. And here's a huge run up here. Nice run here. You got a full signal here when it broke. But you can see on the histogram, it never really had the red histogram. This is more like a bounce here off the line. You can see the waves, the EMA slope, 34. You can see the waves. You got to spike up. This one you make money on. And then also, if you're manual trading as well, you could see this, boom, that off the EMA. You want to be buying at this level. Buying. Any kind of bounce, buying. Didn't have to actually hit it. And then till the infamous crossover here. That's how you make tons of pips. I mean, look at this run. Oh my goodness. Just ridiculous. Crossover here. Then a crossover here. We're talking like, I remember this time too. I was making a ton of pips. Probably was one of my best months. Because every time, I mean, the system itself had won so many trades in a row. It was unbelievable. And now all you have to do is trade it. Now for this one, I mean, look at this huge trend. And you're going to get a couple of these huge trends in 2016. It's good for, at least 2 or 3 of them. This run up is huge. Huge. I don't know, 3,000 pips. Let's see what before it even crossed over. It's like, when you pull it in. It's a huge, that's why I love trading this thing. It's just amazing. Like I said, if I had one currency pair to trade, it would be this one. No doubt about it. Yeah. Let me zoom out. For some reason it's not cooperating with me. And then you got the false move here. And but it never turned red down here at all. This is a bounce. And then it broke through here. Over sell. It was bullish for 4 months. Unbelievable. Then he had another bearish run here. Nice run down. There's a good entry right here. Right there. Boom. Sell. Anytime it gets close to that EMA, and then boom, it broke the EMA. And didn't look back. Did not look back. Incredible. So that's a huge, you gotta ride those huge trends out with this, with 600, with the system, with itself. I'm gonna get some chop here, going sideways. You know why? That just came out of nowhere. Wow. Well, you gotta have stops and limits in, because, if you don't, you could just get pulverized.
Stop filled.
Okay, so 32 pips. Okay, so now we still have the anchor position left that did not move up. So I'm gonna leave it. So we still have one position on both ATM strategies. So just in case this thing goes, and continues on up, or if it reverses and stops me out, um, but at least I captured some pips to reduce the risk. Like I said, I can move this up manually, but I choose not to. Just going on the premise of if this thing reverses and, goes 400 or 500 pips, this will catch the move. I don't know, we'll see what happens. I'm gonna lay down after, my head is pounding. After that, I gotta take a swag drink after that debacle. And let me just explain this to you, traders. Also, this will mess up your psychology where, you take in profits too early, not letting them run. But, I'm not going to let that get to me, even though I did lose some pips on that move, quite a few. But still in the positions, and that's trading. Sometimes you catch those moves. I'm going to use this analogy. Sometimes you're the windshield, and then sometimes you're the bug. Okay, and definitely feeling the bug action this week. Okay, so we'll see what happens with this. I think it's, I think it's gonna go up to this level. I noticed this level move down. Currently, that was right here. I got a couple of trailers running. My other two positions got taken out, but I did make some pips on it. And these were the anchor positions on this pair. So it, it was beyond the stops. It was, down here below these lows here. And now we're currently up 153 pips. This one's probably actually up more because this one only moves close to the this area here about 200 pips. Here in New Zealand up 166. Now it just went, yeah, this one's definitely the 221 because this right here, when it gets that close, that means it's 220 pips. And I'll show you the ATM strategy. It's custom. And see, once it goes 220, now it's going to move up in 45 increments of pips. See, this one's at 220. This one is still back here at about probably like, yeah, it did 125 already. Yeah, 125. This one's probably at 125 pips. I mean, I had a lot of patience trading this week. It's been real. It was tough, definitely a tough week with the China incident, and then just getting back into trading altogether for the first week.
Stop filled.
Okay, so traders. I just took a 20-40 trade here. I mean, it's a real low risk trade here on the Great British Pound JPY, and yeah, about 30 pip risk. This is about an 86% with the retracement here, and I mean the risk reward is pretty huge. So definitely got some yen strength, pound weakness, big time. This thing's been going down for a while here. So we'll take a low risk trade on this one. If it works out, great. If not, hey, this is equity manageable. 30 pips going for this is basically a 20-40 trade, and then with the trailer. Yeah, 1129. It doesn't take out that low at 1130, then we will take a buy trade when a new candle comes out. Okay, did not take it out.
Order filled.
And so, oh, that's a stop out.
Stop filled.
There you go. Stop out. The risk reward was definitely there. You take the good with the bad on that one. Excuse me. Just got stopped out on the pound JP. Just risked it very low, 25 pips. On a 8-6 pullback, it made a high, but it still is there. So we'll see what happens. It just definitely took it out. So very pound weakness. Got Canadian dollar weakness as well. Euro New Zealand. Just had another move up with the trailing stop on my Euro Australian trade. Currently up 155 pips. Yeah, see the pound yen, it just broke through that. Hit that right out, no problem. As a matter of fact, I think the euro hit the extension on the hourly. Hold on. Oh yeah, we're at it. Euro trade. 134 pips, I'll take it.
Order cancelled.
So we'll close that and hit the extension finally. My 60-minute here. It finally hit the extension, so we want to be out of this trade. There was the A, the B, 382 pullback, bounced around like you wouldn't believe. You didn't have thick skin, forget about it. Trend line break in 134 pips. Yeah, that's the end of the video, traders, and I'll see you on the MTI family of traders. Any questions, hit me up, and I'll try to answer the questions and help you out as best as I can. And also, there's other very profitable traders on this page as well. I'll help you out as well. We'll, getting larger, 673 members, 35 new. So, try to if any questions for the new members, please ask them, because we're all here to help you on your journey to be a Forex trader. And like I said, trust me, it's not an easy thing to do, but when you have help and you have a family of traders, it's a lot easier. Okay, so signing off, and I'll see you on the MTI family of traders. All right, thank you.